We are with Shauna Newbold, director, and Connie Matlow, music director of Waterville Playshop's upcoming performance of Mary Poppins JR. How do you pick the shows that Waterville Playshop will perform each season?
We actually have a committee on our board, the Waterville Playshop board, and so they pick it. Things that we take into account or things that we consider are cast size, what other groups are doing, because we don't want to try to compete with other groups, and what kind of kids and talent come out to our shows, the cost of production as far as the rights and the set pieces, the costumes, all of those things, whether or not that is all in our budget as well.
What is the most difficult part about directing a children's show?
That's a really good question. I actually love working with kids. I think that they listen better than adults do, and I just love working with kids. And so I think probably the only obstacle that I face is that I can't have longer rehearsals like you can with adults. And so I like explaining a lot of the basics to the kids, but sometimes I don't have enough time to get everything in that I need.
What has been your favorite part of working on this show?
This show specifically? Getting to know the kids. I love seeing the kids and how they come to me and they're scared and not very sure of what they're doing, and I like to see how confident they get in the process and how they grow as performers throughout, the 8-ish weeks.
How do you add your own flair to each show you direct?
I think each show is a little bit different, but one of the big things that we do here at Waterville Playshop is that we try to get the kids to not just read lines or do choreography and blocking, but we really try to get them to embrace the character as a whole. And so I'm always talking about how they need to change their body movements and the gait, the way that they walk, to really become their new characters and not just pretend to be somebody else pretending to be that character.
How does this show differ from shows you have worked on before?
I think there's just a classic Mary Poppins feel to this, where the kids all know Mary Poppins, and we're really trying to dive deep into what the story is really about, because the story is not actually about Mary Poppins. The story is actually about George Banks. And so I think it differs just in that it is such a classic and everybody knows Mary Poppins, but how are we, like you said, putting our own spin on it and really understanding it to help the audience understand it a little bit more.
When is the production, and how can viewers stay up to date on the Waterville Playshop?
The production is June 28th, 29th, and 30th. It's coming up very shortly. You can get tickets or find out information about upcoming auditions or productions at watervilleplayshop.org.
Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
This is Annabelle Bucko reporting for the Perrysburg Digital Media Club.